Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I have for you guys my 2021 Clone Army. So this year I've undergone a much larger growth of figures and vehicles than any of my previous years, basically thanks to the 501st Battle Pack. So this year I have a total of 209 figures, which is an increase of 57 from last year, and then I've also got about 45 vehicles, which is an increase of 18 from last year. So definitely made some large improvements to my Clone Army this year, so I'm excited to go ahead and show you guys all the figures and vehicles that I've got. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So we're going to go ahead and get started with all of my figures, and as you can see, I've finally been able to fill up a full gray base plate, which looks awesome. Even had to extend it a little bit over there for some of some customs, but let's go ahead and get it started with my new bulk troop of the army, as is basically everybody's army now, which are these new 501st troopers, as I'm sure you guys all know and love very well at this point. But I've got 30 of these guys from the new battle packs, which means I've got open 10 of the battle packs, and I've also got 10 of the rocket troopers back there. And as you might be able to see, I've got some with some custom printed arms. Even got a jet trooper back there with a custom printed arm, so got a couple of those thrown in there. Not all of them are just got the plain white arms, but yeah, got 40 of those figures together right there, which once again is a huge bulk of my army now. Really gotta thank the 501st Battle Pack this year for my for building up my army. But we've also got 2 of these Ahsoka troopers up here in the front, which are really cool figures. Definitely want to get some more of these guys at some point. But we must also not forget the classic 2013 501st fig, and I've got 4 of these guys as well, which is a pretty good amount, I'd say, especially since they were pretty rare back in the day. I'd say 4 is a decent amount. I know some people have gone crazy with where they've got, base plates of those guys, but considering how rare and expensive they are, I'm pretty happy with 4 of them. But we'll go ahead and continue on back to my Kashyyyk troopers over here from that classic Kashyyyk battle pack from 2014. So I ended up picking up a couple of those battle packs back in the day, and we've got some of these figures. We got the Phase 2 version, which I've got 8 of, and then we've also got these Scout Trooper versions, which are really cool. One of my favorite figures. And I've got 12 of those guys, which I'm really happy with, because it leaves me with some options to do a Kashyyyk mock with these figures sometime down the road. But moving back, we've got one of my not so favorite figures, just because they aren't super usable, since they aren't actually canon figures in the movies or the TV shows or whatever. So not super great for any realistic or kind of recreation mocks, but they are pretty cool looking figures, and they are pretty rare nowadays anyway. So I've got 7 of the airborne variants there in the back, and I've also got 8 of the normal Phase 2 versions. I've also got this special misprint, as you can see, where the helmet has basically been, or the helmet print has basically been printed on the back of the helmet, so that leaves the front of the helmet blank. So really cool to have gotten a misprint. It's really my only misprint that I have, or my really substantial or cool looking misprint. So don't exactly know how much this guy is worth. I've seen some of these figured misprints go for about like $500 on eBay, so not saying it's worth that much. I know some people put some pretty insane price tags on misprints for no reason, so cool if it was worth that much, but I don't plan on selling it anytime soon anyways. But we'll go ahead and move down here to my Phase 1 plain old clones here, and as you can see, I've got a total of 16 of these guys, which I'm pretty happy with. I didn't go crazy with the battle packs with the 2 Jedi in there as well, just because I didn't want a ton of Jedi. But I did end up getting a couple of those 2013 sets with like one of these, as well as one of these green guys back in the day. So I've got a pretty good little army of these guys built up. Behind them, we've got 91st troops, or Commander Neo troops, and these guys look really cool. I've got a ton of these guys. If you guys remember my Seleucumai mock back in the day, I needed a ton of these guys for that build, and I was going through and setting up my army recently, and I was surprised I actually had this many. I never actually remembered having this many of these guys, and I've got 14 of them here. I've actually also got one of the older versions there as well, which is a pretty cool figure. Got a couple of these older styled Phase 2 troops thrown around in the army. I know most of them are kind of the newer figures. Got a couple of those guys in there as well. So yeah, I really do like this part of the army. One of my favorite figures, to be honest. And yeah, super happy to have 14 of these guys. But behind them, we've got the classic 2/12 figures from one of the best battle packs from 2014. And yeah, I've got decent amount of these guys as well. Both the Phase 2 and the airborne troopers. And these guys are really cool looking. Not much else to say about them. we'll go ahead and move up here to the front with some more Phase 2 of the older Phase 2 versions. We've got some 327th troops, and I ended up getting these guys for my Fallujah mock a couple years ago. They still got the pauldrons on and everything, so yeah, really do like these guys. We've also got one of the Phase, just plain old Phase 2 old clones there as well, which is completely like mint condition, because I ended up getting I got one of these swamp speeders, which I'll show later, sealed at some point, so I got a nice fresh version of that figure, which is cool. And behind him we've actually got the newer plain old P2 Trooper, which is a really cool figure. I know these guys are really expensive nowadays, so I'm super happy to have 3 of them. I've also got some wolf pack versions behind them as well, which are also extremely rare figures. They only came in 1 set, I believe. And to the right of them we've also got a gunner figure, which came in this set, and he's pretty rare as well. It's the only set he came in. And we're gonna go ahead and move back into some P1 troops, which are first, all of these different colors are first displayed in the in episode 2, Battle of Geonosis. So we've got everything. We got the yellow commander there, we've got the dark red captain, we got some blue lieutenants, and then we've got some, I don't know what these guys are, to be honest, so you guys can let me know down in the comments the rank or whatever of these green guys. Quite a few of the green ones and blue ones, especially. I don't know when I got so many of these blue guys. I don't know. I know they had a polybag and a set with one of them at some point. But yeah, don't know how I got 5 of them, but 5 of them are cool. But we're gonna go ahead and move back to my pilot section. We've just got a ton of pilots, various sorts. Not too interesting, these guys, but you know, gotta put them into the army anyways. And then we've also got the 501st pilot, as well as a P1 pilot as well from the 2013 Gunship. And then behind them we just got some more miscellaneous figures. We've got the full battle pack from like 2011, 2012. We got the 2 bomb squad, the Horns Company, and the Arf Trooper. Kind of a weird battle pack, but pretty nostalgic battle pack. One of my first sets I ever got, so that's really cool. And then we've also got a P1 Wolf Pack Trooper. Really do like this figure, just like Wolf Pack figures in general. Behind them we've got an Arc Trooper and an Arf Trooper, and we also got Jack 14, which is, I know he was in like a show at some point. I don't exactly know what show or when that was, but he's a clone who's got like a lightning like arm and ability. Don't know too much about him, just got a set with him in it in 2013, but yeah, don't really know much about him, but decided to include him in the army anyway since he's a clone. We've also got Commander Wolf back there, one of my favorite figures. Also got Commander Gree, P1 Captain Rex, and we've also got P2 Captain Rex. So really cool little lineup right there. And we've also got 2 of the P2 Commander Grees in the back. Almost forgot about those guys. But that just about wraps up all of my, regular Lego branded clones, and I'm gonna go ahead and move back into my customs collection. So we've got a ton of just Clone Army Customs figures, as well as a couple of Minifig Madness Clone Army Customs hybrids. I don't know if I'm gonna go through all of these guys. I mean, I don't know exact names for all of them anyways, but just to name a couple, we got Commander Doom, we got 2 wolves. This is the newer wolf. Got some shock troopers back there, ATRT drivers. We got a really cool Arf Trooper there, which I need to build a mini mock with. Even got Commander Phil in the back. Got some more recent ones for my Kashyyyk, or not my Kashyyyk mock, my Umbar mock. So we got Tup and Jesse there. Also got the Arc Jesse and a couple of 327th troops. Got a custom Rex back there, 5s. And these are just some other customs that I've either had people make for me or I've like made myself. So yeah, this is a custom that I've made way back in the day. Some of the other guys are just figures made by some other people, and this is a clone I got a long time ago, included in my first mock I ever built from eBay. I don't know if they're still for sale, but these guys were pretty popular back in the day. I know a lot of them were sold on eBay, so I got one of those guys as well. But that just about wraps up my complete clone army, so I hope you guys did enjoy that little figure tour. But we're going to go ahead and move on to all of my vehicles that are a part of my army as well. Actually, we're going to have to hold up on that for just a second because I almost forgot. Decided to include this bad boy in my army this year, which is the Shadow Arf Trooper, which is the May the 4th promo for like 2012, 2011. I don't know what exactly, but we've got this guy right here, which is a really rare figure. I know I picked him up at Brick Fiesta a couple years ago for like $80, I believe. So really happy to have this guy. This is like one of my rarest figures in my collection, so super stoked to have that guy sealed. But now we'll go ahead and move on to my vehicles. We're gonna go ahead and start off over here. We've got 3 little bark speeders here from the same set that came with these guys. Also got the Z95 Headhunter, as well as a V-Wing. Moving back, we've got the this heavy cannon, and there's a specific name for it. But that set is the one that came with the where are they at? The Wolf Pack Troopers. Also got a whole array of gunships in the back, so we're gonna go ahead and get through these guys. We've got the old gunship, or not the old one, not the first one, the second gunship, the Clone Wars version 1, which I didn't get when it came out. I bought this one used and then, you know, cleaned it up and built it back up. Also got the 2013 one. And then we've even got the custom gunship by David Buchholz that I use in my barn mock, making an appearance in the army today. So that's a really cool model. I really do like his build. And go ahead and continue on here. We've got a Republic fighter tank. We've also got some 501st ATRTs here from 2013. And let me promise you guys, this is not the first time or the last you're gonna see of these ATRT walkers, 501st ATRT walkers especially. I've got a ton more to show you guys, so if you're into those builds, you're not gonna be disappointed. In the back, we've got an AT-AP. This is the one from 2014, not like the newer one. Then we've got 2 Kashyyyk walkers. We got the one from like the 20th anniversary sets, and this older one from, I don't know exactly what year, but it was a while ago. And moving down here, we've got the ARC 170 Starfighter, a really cool set. I highly recommend you guys get this set. I bought this one used off eBay for a pretty good price a while ago. But if you have a chance to get this set, I'd definitely pick it up. Hopefully LEGO comes out with a revamped version pretty soon. But as I said, I've got some more 501st walkers, and this is not even it. I've got some even more to show you guys, but these are some custom ones. We got 3 in the back by David Buchholz, and then we got 2 up here in the front by Gooby Build. So 501st ATRT collection is still growing. But that just about rounds up everything up on the table. But I have got a couple of sets down here on the floor to show you guys. Down here to the left, we have 2 of these turbo tanks. These are the ones from like 2018. I really have no idea. The ones with the Kylo Ren like red box art on it. We've also got the ATTE from 2013, one of the best sets of all time. Really hope LEGO comes out with another ATTE soon. Long overdue for one of those guys. But then moving here, we've just got some, you know, smaller battle pack builds. I guess these 2 Swamp Seeders here aren't really battle pack builds. Really like these sets. But over here, we basically just have some battle pack builds that I've decided to keep intact. I've destroyed a lot of them, but some of them I've kept intact for, you know, some reason. But we've got some Swamp Speeders here from the 2014 battle pack. Got that little ship from the Clone Trooper and Jedi battle pack. Got the Geonosian Walker battle pack. That little thing from the P1 little battle pack set. And as I said, more 501st ATRTs. Got 6 of these guys built, as well as 5 of the speeders from the 501st battle pack. Probably need to break some of these guys down, but they do look pretty cool up on the shelf, I'm not gonna lie. And it's the final addition to my collection. We've just got these 2 little ATRT walkers, which came with this set, but you know, I decided to give them their own little spotlight here at the end, just because they are pretty cool builds. But that just about does it for this year's 2021 Clone Army. I hope you guys did go on to enjoy it, and if you did, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.